Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. It is Monday. It is the start of a new week. Yes. What a great night last night. What a great night. The great news about the Chapek situation. I'm going to talk about a few things today. The Chapek situation. My night and my week couldn't have ended any better than that. It started out yesterday morning not too well, which was Sunday morning. I usually play a daily number. I have not been playing my daily number because I feel that right now I seem to be wasting more money on that one number, because if it comes out, I'm never going to make back what I spent off of it. Okay, so my daily number. I did not play it. I wake up yesterday morning, just happened to have looked at the lottery numbers, and the daily number came out, and it came out straight. And I was so sad for the whole day. I was livid. I was so sad. I texted my husband and I took the screenshot. He went, "Oh no." I said, yeah. First time in 3 years, however, that number actually came out straight. That's how long I've been, playing it. I usually sometimes play it for 7 days. Now that's 50 cents straight, 50 cents box for midday and evening. So that's $2 a day. So $2 times 7 days, it does run into, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 12, 14, it's $14 a week. You say to yourself, well, that's not that bad, Well, you know what? When you're playing it week after week, that adds up. So basically, I usually play 50 cents straight, 50 cents box. If it comes out straight, which it did, I would have hit $240. You say to yourself again, it's probably, that's not that much. Well, it's not that much, but it would have been $240 extra more than what I had. Who couldn't use $240? I mean, come on. So I was livid. Now, if you put $1 on it, dollar straight, dollar box, that's $500. Now you're talking. It was bad. It was sad yesterday. So I was brooding over that all day while doing some housework. And it was just, that's all I could think about. Because it did take 3 years to hit. It may never do it again. But I guess that's the way it goes. So, going through the day, 10 o'clock last night, it wasn't out during the day. 10 o'clock last night is when I got the notification that Mr. Chapek has finished his time at the Disney company. It was, and I think I'm saying it very nice, because I could say a lot, but I won't. It's done. It's over. Hopefully we can all move forward now. Again, congratulations. Yes, I did finish my beer. I had, I may or may not this morning have a slight hangover. I had a few. So that was it. It was great. I had a good sleep too after that, that's for sure. I'm just making myself some tuna fish. I call it tuna fish. This is how my mother-in-law used to make tuna fish. I mean, it's delicious. I love tuna fish. So does my husband. My husband can eat tuna fish every day, but I said, no, that's bad because of the mercury. Can't do that. It makes a nice little snack. I'm going to get some pickles. Well, I got to put pickles on the shopping list. I have to go shopping. I have to go shopping list. Husband is going to the butcher on his way home today because I ordered the turkey breast for Thanksgiving. So I got to get that going. And little Mr. Turkey will be here tonight. I will slowly prepare him and, take him out of the wrapper and do my thing. What else? I have also been backtracking, and it's crazy how they're even letting these up. I mean, it's a wonder that for Aaron Carter's social media, he had quite a few accounts. He had accounts all over the place. His Cash App is still up. Shouldn't his managers or somebody call the Cash App company to put a stop on the account? I mean, that could be done. Very strange. Now, he's been gone for what? Close to 2 weeks. He is gone for 2 weeks. You notice the family hasn't come out and said anything. The mother hasn't come out. None of the other sisters, none of the other family members have come out. Nick came out. Now, Nick, they have an article on Nick. Now, Nick is pissing me off. I never cared for him anyway. Never. He was never my favorite Backstreet Boy. Never. Howie D or AJ. He came out and made like a little statement about how hard it is to be on the road, but to go back on the road after, family member passes. Nobody wants to hear this. I guess everybody has their favorites. I know I don't have a favorite with that. Nobody wants to hear this. I know I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you right now, as I see it, I don't think the family is going to have any memorial. If they did, they must have had one in private already. That's a slap in the face to fans that are for true fans. I've stated this before. I've seen quite a few lives of his. They're all over social media. He had his YouTube channel. He had a Twitter account. He had his Spotify, because that's for his music. He's still got his Cash App. All his accounts are still active. I think that is sad. A manager came forward, supposedly manager. See, now, it is now the blame game. It is now the blame game. And the blame game is the manager as well. I tried to help him. I wanted to help take over social media, so this way all the bullies, he was getting bullied bad. Was this his fault? A good amount of it was. Because, when you start something, chances are you won't be able to finish it because somebody else is going to take over and just run right over it. And that's what social media was doing. People were very brutal. And you get to see that, and you get to hear his reactions, and you feel a sense of feeling sorry. This has nothing to do with, being on drugs or alcoholics, whatever the case may be. From what I understand, he drank, but it wasn't really a drinking. Drugs were more his choice. It's just you get to see the person raw during these posts. And, people just take off with it. A lot of people just think it's funny, and, some of his rapper peers, they also are now, all of a sudden, they're doing their own live streams, and they're talking about the situation. See, now everybody has another subject to talk about. He gave other people something to talk about. Not cool. But it's how he handled it himself. Should he have done this? Absolutely not. Absolutely. Never give in to the enemy. Never give in to the enemy. But there were many enemies. People are cruel. People are cruel. And with that, one person wound up with the remains. I still can't get over this. His dog, one of his dogs, I don't know where the other dog went. I think she went to somewhere else. But his other dog, Zelda, which is a gorgeous German Shepherd. Zelda went to the fiance's sister and her husband. So Zelda, I hope Zelda has a wonderful, happy life. I know she misses her owner terribly. I know she must miss him. And the other dog, I understand also, the Chow Chow, most likely went to another home. So they did do that. The fiance now is coming out saying some crap. He never wanted to be a father. Listen, you could say anything you want now. The damage is done. Time stops. His life stopped at age 34. Ridiculous, but it happened. It's over. There's nothing you could do about it. He's not coming back. Now the crap is going to be said of he said, she said this, he said that, this one did this one didn't do this. She's not helping the situation either. She also needs to get herself together, okay? You have family members, you have your mother taking care of your own kid. You had to have visitation rights. I saw live videos where CPS actually came to the house. He filmed this. And the CPS woman says to him, she says, "Are you filming this?" He says, "I film everything." I don't know if he needed that for clarification, if he had something to prove. I think he was trying to prove himself to the world. Bad things happened. Things happened in his life. I think he was trying to have a sense of proof to say, look, this is how my family treated me. This is how this was. His mother has never come forward yet. I don't. None of the rest of them have actually come forward. Basically, what I feel is now they're all in hiding. Yeah, the damage is done already. Now come out now and speak for yourselves. Open your mouths. You got something to say, because I'll be honest with you, truthfully, I feel in my heart, this kid, I told you, he wore his heart on his sleeve. He wore his heart on his sleeve, this kid. I mean, he was a very sensitive person. You could see that. I mean, the kid would cry easily. It's good to see a man cry, though, in a way. It really is. I think that you got to let it out. You have to. Did he let it out to the wrong people? I think he did. But at the same time, was he crying for help? Absolutely. Absolutely. The glorified few times that he did have the help I still say that was basically for the TV cameras and the TV show Dr. Phil and Dr. Roz. And please, they may be legit, but they're on TV, for God's sakes. If they were legit, if they were real, they would have a private office somewhere. It wouldn't be on TV. That's how I see it anyway. I watch that for entertainment purposes only. It's ridiculous. However, he needed real help. But the family, now it was about the family that, this was the latest from this morning, that the family may actually be investigated again for the money. It's true. Maybe they don't have the money for a memorial service. I thought of that too. But I'm going to say mostly they're probably now embarrassed and ashamed. This kid came out and said a lot. I feel it's the God's honest truth. I really do. I don't think a person would actually come out and say a bunch of lies. He had the truth, and he said it. Now they have to deal with that. Everybody knows. When you say, oh, everybody knows, I mean everybody knows. The world knows. Your information is all out there. Whew. Sad. But that is what it is. Anywho, I am wearing, to get off of that subject, I'm going to end that right now. I am wearing my Ghost band t-shirt. This is the band Ghost. This here is, the person on it is Papa Emeritus. He is the singer. Now there is a cute little gimmick to him. I have to laugh because one of my friends didn't even know. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Really? He is a ghost, and he is a ghost on the side of Satan. I'm just going to say that. And the thing is that he has his congregation, and he's got a Monsignor, and he's got it's just a whole, what a great gimmick. I'd be honest with you. They opened up, I wanted to see them in the worst way. They actually opened up for Iron Maiden, the album that I showed you, the band Iron Maiden. They opened up for Iron Maiden in 2016. I had the pleasure of seeing them. So even my husband was impressed. And my husband don't get impressed very easily. He turned around, he says, they're good. He goes, I says, thank you. But anyhow, cute gimmick, because if you've seen the person without the costume and the makeup, He is not what you think. The dude, I'm just going to say, it could be a sex symbol. The dude could be a sex symbol. He could be a male model. Okay, because you see him here and they see. So one of my friends one day, I have to really, I hope she's watching. She's going to know I'm going to out her. I'm not going to give her name, but she's going to know. My friend says to me one day, how could you like them? I said, what do you mean, how can I like them? The music is awesome. It's amazing. You know, I just like my metal. She goes, yeah, but he's old. Really? I just could not stop laughing. She said, what are you talking about? I then sent her a picture. Get out of here. That's not him. I said, that is him. Surprise. He's not old. He's not old at all. He's married. He has kids. But this, he does. I think it's the most clever, brilliant thing for a band. I mean, yes, sure. You have Kiss. They'll take Kiss. They put makeup on all the time. I mean, right now they should keep the makeup on because what's underneath is like, you know, when you're putting the makeup on actually and you're showing wrinkles through the makeup, you know you got a problem. But you know what? Hang it up. They've been retired about 10,000 times already. I went to their reunions. I went to the farewells, the reunions, the farewells, the farewells, the farewells. I mean, it's insane. Just go already. But, you know, it's like always that one more show. So, the band Ghost. If you want, look them up. Check them out. I think it's a clever gimmick. It's just awesome. I enjoy the music. I really do. So, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to have my tea and my tuna fish sandwich because I'm kind of hungry right now. I don't think I'm going to go out anywhere. I don't think I feel the need. It is now 28 degrees outside, by the way. So we're hitting the cold air now. So, I love you all. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. The picture starts to fade. I don't know if you know that during playback, but I'll have to watch it and see what happens. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful start of the week. Happy Monday. God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching again. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.